And we're live one more time on a moon day. Hey, I sound better than I feel. Oh, shit. Houston, this is a red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Hey, I remember 10 days of shadows. Shit. That's what's going on here. Alright, what's up, everyone? I am your hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American symbol. I am your messenger of God, first child of God, the Lilith reincarnated. In order to keep up with me, you would have seen my last video. I didn't post anything in my community page, I think, since then. Oh, man. Alright, where do we start? In the middle of all of it, this is what brought me here. As soon as the tower hit, all I heard was, don't close down, open up. Don't close down, open up. Don't close down, open up. I had to say that to myself the whole way up the elevator, down the hallway, in here. What am I doing? I'm doing the opposite of what I normally do. Let me close the door. Okay, they closed it. I'm trying not to close down, but to open up. I tried to face my fear, and it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. I put on a pretty face just to have pie smudged all over it. The Hermit card came out, told us to sit with our feelings. There it goes. Alright, and then sit with your love. There it goes. I know what I'm supposed to do. I don't tell everybody, but I know what I'm supposed to do when these cards come up. So I'm sitting with it, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Alright, let's deal with this. It's like, I don't even want to repeat the conversation, because it's just pie in the face. The most obscene rejection, and hurt, like, it just, like, hurts the soul. But we were talking about today, as I sit here with my feelings very hurt. It's not. It's hidden in my ego. My body is safe with it. My heart is safe with it. It's my mind that's blown away. It's called an ego death. I can't believe that. I can't believe you. But then the mind just has to come to terms with it, and this is where it'll be fed all the red flags. All the things that'll, you know what I mean? Bring it all together. Anyways, God told me to go love someone. To face my love for someone that, you heard it in all my videos, it's like, I've been running from this guy, I keep running from this guy, I'll just be fucking totally not admitting that I love this guy. He's in all my fucking videos. It's such an annoying situation. Please don't make me talk about this. Alright, I'm ready to go face the guy. Like, alright, let's just start from basic 101 here. I have all this love that I want to give to you. But I always make it my way or no way, and they've showed me that I need to stop being so rigid and be more compromisable, which I do not want to, but I see is a problem. I want to love you. Oh, God. Your request is unreasonable, is what I got back. And I'm pretty sure an invitation to a hotel room was coming in there. And I said that. I was like, do you see what you've done? You said that I can love you, but only in these ways. You limit me to a piece of meat. I'm not ever going to leave my wife for you. Did I think he would? I guess a part of me hoped. Still does. I think at this point what I'm supposed to teach people It was what it feels like to be in love with someone that doesn't love you back. It's a hard lesson to learn in humanity. For any human to learn. But I have to learn it. And I have to teach it to others. But I have to teach you. The only thing I can teach you is to embrace the feelings that come with it. I can't tell you what it is. I can only tell you what it feels like. It's another level of rejection. As I said that, I took just a deep breath and I could breathe again. In order to learn a lesson, you have to go through it many, many times. In order to master yourself and master a situation, you have to have overcome it. And you don't typically overcome a situation the first time. That's fool's gold right there. That's luck. It's trial and tribulations. How many times experience? How many times do you go through something until you realize how to, overcome it? How many times does Lisa need to be told the same shit by this man? How many times does he have to hurt my feelings for me to get this? Is it Lisa or is it a Lilith lesson? And as I say Lilith, here comes all of them. I didn't use any of that. I didn't use any charm. I didn't use any seduction. I didn't use any manipulation. I didn't try to win him or coerce him. And that's where you sit here at this precipice of all my power. If I wanted to, with all my power, I would have had you wrapped around my fucking finger. But I didn't exert my power. I was powerless to this, and I just let it be. Those are lessons I didn't learn, as the Morgan, right there with my sister, Queen Maeve, as Jezebel, as Lilith, the dark seductress, the Queen of Wands. At no point did I ever use my true powers to have him. And that's where you really learn your lesson. How far will you go to have the things you want? It's a very Fama-Notch lesson. It's a Hera lesson. You can have their love, but only so much. And it's never enough for you. And you're always competing or fighting for their love. I knew better than to do that with Russ. I could see who I'd be fighting. It was never another girl. It was always his mother. Marshall, his daughter. Lewis, championship. They all have their weaknesses. I didn't need magic to win. It wasn't about winning. It was about walking in truth. This guy came up to me earlier. He's like, I thought you cursed me, dude. I was like, I didn't curse you. I don't do that. He just wanted to come up and talk to me. He thought something bad is happening in his life, and he knows I'm the witch. And I accused him of being this other guy, and something bad started happening. He thought I had something to do with it. So I don't curse people. I don't use my magic for anything, really. And that's why people hate me. I don't try to make things any better than they are. I just accept them. And that's what Lilith didn't do. She didn't accept things. She wanted to create her own way of life. And that's why all of these dark magicians and practitioners learned how to work with the dark feminine, which was the left side, your feelings, to create, to manifest, to bring all the things that you desire into your life. You learn that through Hecate, through Morgan, through Kalima, Lilith. You learned it through the Dark Goddess. I already learned all that. And that's where it is. You see what they've done with this power and how they manipulate and how they throw themselves around and how they coerce and how they use all these things. You know what I mean? It's like you're ugly versions of myself. Oh, I remember when I did that in a former life. Yeah, I used that to get the king of so-and-so. I actually won a kingdom. You're over here trying to do what with that power? Okay, nobody can teach you how to harness and create like me, because you create from the heart. So it's all powerful. It has a strong foundation. It's not created from a weak mind and from a back. It's lessons. This is just a fucking hard knock school, bro. You have to keep learning these lessons with people and places and things that you didn't learn in the last lives. And the lesson I'm trying to teach you here is, I guess, if I could sum it up, what can I teach you from this lesson? Is that there are people that you're going to love that don't love you back and will limit the way that you love them because of that. And that's not true. As I say that, I see Russ. It's like, I can't give Russ my love without acting a fucking, rejecting it and becoming vile. If you give someone too much love and they don't want it and they don't reciprocate it and they don't know what to do with it, they'll throw it back at you. Real ugly like. Is what I kind of am seeing right now. A pattern. It's like, you want my attention and my affection, but only so much. You want to use me for these things. You only want these little bits of me, but you don't accept the whole me. You only want to bring me out when you're feeling low, or when you're not satisfied, or when you're, things are not good in your life. Energy vampires is what they call them in the spiritual world, but it's far worse than that when you realize you're a person being used by people. I wasn't going to make it through Mercury retrograde without talking to this guy. Let's just point that out. Why? Because you always go back to the lesson to relearn it, or to understand it more, to become stronger from it. What'd you get from this? That's a really good question. I'm still sitting with that. Let me take a drink of my soda and figure this out. The truth. You never really just said it, bro. Not fully like that. Not all harsh like that. And I was able to see that through this journey, that I'm very controlling in my relationships, obviously. I want to control what could or couldn't happen because I'm trying to protect myself, right? And so that was the beginning of the conversation. I realized that I want it my way or no way, and that's not good. So there's a plus. I was able to speak that. I am aware of something, that I need to work on, all right? I'm aware of, and that's what I said. It's like, I want to love you. That's not meaning physical. I don't want your dick. It means I want to spend time with you. I want to freaking talk to you, and I want to show you affection and all of that stuff. But you're limiting me to this area where I can only do that much. Well, that's all I can give you. Well, then that's not going to work. And that's where you kind of get at this place. You're like, ugh, that sucks. I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm so tired of this. I wish it would go away. I mean, I've been there since the beginning of this. Every time I'm willing to face it is therapy. I'm very strong because, again, I don't want to face this shit. I don't want to deal with this shit ever again. And that's where I was like, right when it happened, as soon as I hung up the phone, my spirit, my heart said, don't close down, open up. You're not supposed to close down when something like this happens. You're supposed to open up to the possibility of something better happening. Hey. Hi, I see you. I saw someone in the chat. When fucked up shit happens, depending on what your coping mechanism is, you might be like me and just shut down and be like, I don't ever want to talk to anyone, and I don't want to deal with this, and I don't want no one, and you just really shut down. You get real cold-hearted about a broken heart. And when I was about to do that, the spirit was like, no, don't shut down, open up. Meaning, instead of shutting down with this coldness that's in it, just let it out. Is what I was getting out of there. It's a cold feeling. The truth hurts. It really does. And as God says, the truth is meant to set us free. And that's why it is. It's like, don't shut down because this didn't work out. Open up that something else is coming in, since you know for sure this is never going to work. It's very difficult for me. And I think everybody else up until me has already went through this, which is a first love. I know it's absolutely hilarious and pathetic. Fucking 40-year-old virgin. But I woke up in love with one person. It was my first time ever being in love. And there's this lingering feeling that somehow it'll work out. And it just stays there. Even though I don't do anything to make it better. And every time I talk to him, he makes it worse. So you're like, it's just this thing. I guess you could say it's the inner child. I'm not sure. And it's not like I don't love other men. I just haven't got to that level of love with other men. I don't know. Everybody, whoever's on the other side of my page has already been in love and moved on and probably been in love again. I was married twice, but I wasn't in love. I have none of these feelings for anybody in my life that I had for this person. So first off, I wanted to understand them fully, and that's it. It's like I want to explore this. I have these unbelievable feelings for a person that I can't get near. It's terrible. So when I shut it down, that's what happened. I shut it down as best as I could because reality shuts it down. The reality is I'm not going to your hotel room, douchebag. It's not the kind of love I want to give you. Oh, God. He's talking to a fucking sexual abuse victim that just goes crazy with him sexually, and he's like, you want to come to my hotel? You're making everything worse. This is very unhealed. I'm just saying. It really is. It's like you're trying to avoid smoking crack, and here they come with a big old nug, and they're like, hey, you want to see? No, crackhead. Stop doing that. You're such a crackhead. You sit in the hotel and be a crackhead all by yourself. God. It's coming from my open heart, dude. I opened my heart out to you. You're talking about some I'm gonna fuck bullshit. Fuck you. God. I'm missing this, obviously. I'm mentally not capable of figuring this out, but I just keep getting my feelings hurt. And I just want to show you that. I don't know if all bitches is dumb, or... That was a good one. Or if this is universal, where you dudes been caught up in some dumbass shit where you really love some bitch that wants nothing, that doesn't want to fucking leave her dude, or doesn't want to leave the streets, or doesn't want to leave. I have a bunch of these dumb dudes, bro. Am I the dumb one? Do you think they're happy? They try to sell me this bullshit that their lives are happy, and I can't believe it. Is it me or is it them? I think they're lying, but they're making me look dumb. I feel dumb. But as I look at them, I'm like, you look unhappy, though. I might feel dumb, but they look unhappy. I feel dumb all the time. That can go away. Meaning foolish. I'm a whole fool. This doesn't make sense to me. Why you keep fucking with me, bro? You really, after I've been telling you for 3 years that I don't want to be your side chick, you're still on that side chick shit. And then he'd be coming at me with this other bullshit. Oh, you're still trying to marry me? This isn't working. Like, this is the stalest mate, bro. This is a stalemate. This is the two of fucking swords, where nobody's budging on this bitch, dude. He's like, you're gonna be my side chick, and I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not, and then nothing happens. This is like classic tarot 101. Like, this is some bullshit. And then you come in and you're like, oh wait, there's like 5 other ones that do this same ass shit with me. Like, I really want to love you, but you're on some fuck ass shit. Talking about some stupid ass I can't leave my mommy type shit. I love my wife. Really? Does your wife know that you're hinting towards me meeting you at the hotel? Is she gonna be there too, you weirdos? Leave me alone. I don't want to be part of your weird marriage. This isn't real. You're fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. I think they take advantage of the fact that I'm kind of ignorant to the human world. I'm not really sure, but I got my feelings hurt for a minute. I was pretty sad about that shit. I'm always sad about it every time he says it. How many times I gotta tell you, bitch? How many times I gotta tell you, bitch? Fuck, why do I ever call you? I always think it's gonna be something different. It's like calling my father, or maybe an ex-husband. It's like, I'm talking in fucking nothing here. Do you hear the words? Nope, nothing. Nothing. The question is he calling someone else to his hotel if I'm not answering? Then I go back to my original statement. You're just a fuckboy. I go back to it. I can live with you just being a fuckboy. You had me under this belief that I was special. And that's where this is fucked up. If you're over there making some bitch think she's special and not just telling her straight up that she's a piece of meat, then you're not nice. Just tell her. And then she can choose to be a piece of meat or not. I choose not to be a piece of meat. That's a choice I make. There are many girls that are like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck your main chick. I'm the side chick number 6. I rule Saturday night and Valentine's Day. I guess, bitch. I guess. Go ahead with your bad self. I rule his dreams. Every time he's in the bathroom a little too long. Just kidding. It's not funny. It's very Lilith of me. I'm moving on. You hurt my feelings. God set me up. And that's just shadows. How long are you going to love this guy? I don't know. I wish God would make it stop, but I was just trying to face the fear. Go back and try this again. Oh, yeah, that doesn't ever work. I could have got some dick. Maybe I'll reconsider if God makes me feel like I need that in my life. I just don't feel like it. We could go and I could stare at it and do some sexual, trauma healing. Tell you about all my trauma. It's about as useless as you are right now. Damn it. I'm just saying. Moving on. Where am I supposed to go from here? God, you done fucked up my day. Oh, and I went to go get my part for my car, and she's like, the credit card's not here. It'll be here later. Yeah, same with my fucking future. I'm telling you, dude. I'm trying to get out of the fucking mental institution, and they're holding my exit papers. They're somewhere lost in the carrier. If you don't fucking release me, I'm just saying. I'm proud of myself. I've been avoiding that for a while now. You gonna talk to him? No? Are you gonna talk to him? No? That's why I don't talk to him. You see why? Because you're not talking to anyone. I'm talking to myself here. I don't learn shit about you except for, I don't know, what'd you tell me? That he actually almost did die. I said, don't make me mad no more, and bad things won't happen. Fucking idiot. I wonder how your stay's gonna go. Anyways, moving on. What do you got for me, God? Dude, stop it. Stop it. We pull that card all the time. Should we try for something worse? I don't know. Serendipity. I'm fine. Unfinished symphony. That's what it really was. We pull this all the time too. I'm tired. We finished this. It's the same old, same old, same ho song. You're not getting divorced, and I'm not going to the hotel. Hotel, motel. I hate you. Why do we keep pulling all the same fucked up cards, bro? Why? There's like 70 cards in here. Can I just pick one that's not? Nope. Anything? Orphaned. I don't know. Do we want to be orphaned, serendipitous? These are a choice of being. Unfinished symphony. It's over. I keep saying that. God keeps... I don't understand this, bro. Do you know why I don't understand why he keeps bringing these situations back up? Because there's something you're missing. I'm going to have to sit with this longer. Why? Because I don't want to be this to be the same tune next Mercury retrograde. We've got like at least another one until the end of the year. Are you serious? Yeah, that little bastard runs around the moon pretty fast, or around the sun. When it goes on the other side, we're all acting stupid and shit. Communications and shit. Oh, man. Alright, let me think about this here. My brain hurts. You hurt my head. Not my heart. My heart's strong enough to deal with this. It knew it was you're full of shit. Alright. Why, God, why did you make me do that? Let's figure this out, dude. Come on. Why did God tell me to do this? Oh, and he made fun of my cards again. He loves to make fun of my cards. Douchebag. He's like, stop reading the cards. You mean stop listening to God? I know. I should have never listened to him. I called your bitch ass. Alright, let me see. Why did God tell me to face you? I don't know. So you could humiliate me like you always do. You can see that it really affected me. I mean, only that much. I was literally like, damn it. It doesn't feel good. How many times is someone going to tell you no before it feels good? It never feels good, bro. It doesn't feel... I guess, I don't know. Nobody else has rejected me for a while. I guess somebody had to reject me so I can remember what it feels like to me. It's equal give and take, right? What does it mean? In the sense of, I look at God and I'm like, I told you. Go ahead, God, bring me another one. Let's see how the next one fucking works out. It's not my plan. It's his. He kept thinking that he could just give me some guy and everything would be happy. No, bro. It's not me. It's them. I told you. You didn't create them properly. I don't know what you did wrong. You can't tell me God didn't make mistakes. I could point out like at least 11 of them in time. I'm so serious. That was a bad idea, God. That was a bad idea. You better clean that up. Oh, man. I think his biggest mistake was humanity. Alright, let's go through the darkness. Who's this guy? I don't know. I think it's... I don't know. Some tarot douche will tell us. Or I'll be that tarot douche. It's the Emperor. Alright. Let's just go through the shadows. Yeah. A firm hand takes your shoulder and ushers you to the high seat of power. I know, as soon as it happened, Pac tried to come in with some fucking jokes. So not right now, Pac. Let me just process the feelings, bro. He's really just tries to move on with the bullshit. The clouds part, and you can see a vast dominion. What is it? Nothing escapes his attention. One eye on the surface of all things, while other sees the hidden truth. The normally invisible depths. Crows wheel above him, bringing the message that he needs to govern his domain. His mind is steel, his words are iron, and his judgment is forever. Forever. Sorry. He recovers counsel for good and ill. His years of will allow him to know the difference. Alright, keywords. The rule of law, good governance, wise advice, leadership, political acumen, fatherhood, authoritism, and ruthlessness. Well, you're gonna have to put up your big girl panties and pull out that sword. Just kidding. I'm just gonna show you, bro. When shit happens, you have to go with the feelings of what shit is happening. You can't shut down. That was the whole point of it. It's like, don't close down, open up. I don't want to open up about this. But that's what it is. Otherwise, you'll close down with it until you're ready to open up and tell people what has happened. Well, why wait? Why wait? Let me just tell you. Well, I still look pretty today. And I've noticed on these kind of days, I'm very attractive. Seriously? Oh, yeah, bro. Some of the worst days of my life, I'd be looking so attractive. It's like God put my face on for this bullshit. He wanted me to look like a beautiful disaster. The day's not wasted. I just learned a fucking wasted-ass lesson. It's not really. What is it? That. Everybody's gonna have to learn that shit-ass lesson. Why me, God? I don't know. How many people have learned this lesson before me? How many times have you guys learned that lesson? How many times have you been in love with someone that didn't love you back? Ouch. Yeah. I only had a couple of... Again, I was only married twice. A handful of these douchebags. Obviously, you guys have a lot more bodies to count than I do. Not to feel bad. Misery loves company and all. Alright, let's move past that. What's the next one? What is this? The wheel. I feel like that's the wheel, bro. Don't you feel like that's the wheel? Yeah, because look at justice. Ew. Ew. Are we just going to read through it? Yeah, let's just go through the pits of hell and see where we end up. The hangman is where we're going to end up. We'll be hanging around. Looking like, oh, man. Oh, no, that's right. We're in the hermit. Alright, what is the first one? What the fuck is that? X. This is not where we're at. At all. Oh, okay. Yep, that's the wheel. Somehow we passed the hermit. They're all mixed up in my cards. Oh, right. The wheel spins, and you need to, as you rise to the top. It spins. Oh, you know what? Tasha came up to me, and she's like, girl, you prayed for me, huh? I was like, what? She's like, I was like, you're going to get that job? She's like, they called me for an interview tomorrow. I was like, yeah, of course I did. I was like, I don't ask God for shit, bro. I ask him, you're supposed to ask him for the things you want. And I wanted that for you. You said you wanted it, and I wanted it. And then I told her how to ace her interview. So she's going to get that job at the dispensary up the street. And that's going to be good for her. But, yeah, I don't want shit. Again, if I wanted it, I'd have it. That's what the power of it is. The power of, you know, willpower, the power to manifest. So when it comes down, she's like, I'm happy for you and your job. And I was like, yeah, but I know God. It's like I could win the lottery between the time it takes to start that job. Really? Oh, yeah. I've sat there many times with the golden ticket. God giveth, God taketh. He's the one that says it's a good job, but he might say that he has something better. You never get too fixated on anything, bro. Just like, you know, he told me to go love this guy just because he knew it wasn't going to work so that I could be ready for the next guy. Really? Yeah, he does a lot of that weird shit. It's not nice. It's not nice. In the sense of, you think about it, they're all preparing me to love the shit out of somebody, which is probably not them. Isn't that a scary thought? You are just somebody's lesson on their way to their blessings. It spins again and sends you crashing. Oh, dude, here's the wheel for sure. This is Fortuna. The wheel spins and you rise to the top. It spins again and sends you crashing down into the briars. What goes up must come down. Today, tomorrow, next year, some year. And that's why I asked him, so you're just like going to stay married to her till you die? Oh, yeah. I was like, so you're just like content with dying? That's what he said. I couldn't believe it. Who knows when he's going to die? That's a long marriage. Good luck. Time has no interest in our comforts, our decisions, all, and it's like, I mean, it's not that I'm hating on it, because in essence, I want my marriage to last till the end of time. I don't think you can do that when you're meeting up with girls in the hotel rooms. I'm just saying, I don't want that type of marriage. Oop. Confirmation. The moment will come again when you will, okay. This is the apex predator in the strange landscape. It buoys you up and it pulls you down. The moment will come again when you will have the power to choose. While you cannot change the greater workings of the universe, you may choose... Wow, I just got a crazy download. You may choose what you do when chance is in your favor. I'm not sure I want to say that out loud. What'd you see? My future had to see that my past doesn't stand in its way. They had to see that there was no chance, that Bobby had no chance, that there was no chance I was going to run back to Bobby or Russ or any of these guys. My future fears my past. That's funny. You and me both, buddy. I guess. He needed proof. He needed to see. Well, thanks. I got my feelings hurt for your fucking... I told you what he said, and then I had to go back and hear it again. Ugh. Don't stand in the way. Who stands in the way? You and your fears? Get out of my way. This is a shitty-ass download. Alright, anyways. The moment will come when you will have the power to choose. While you cannot change the greater workings of the universe, you may choose what to do when the chance is in your favor. You decide what to do when you are again at the bottom of the heap. That's what it said. I'm feeling kind of low right now. God said, pick yourself up. So don't close down, open up. Because that's what happened. If I would have took those feelings all by myself and not said nothing, I'd have went straight to my bed and cried. That's what I was planning on doing. I'm just going to go cry. Why? Because what else are you supposed to do with these fucked up feelings? You're supposed to feel sorry for yourself and cry and hold yourself. And just cry about it, right? I was ready for it. And like, don't do that. Why not? That's what we do. No, you can do better. Okay. And I'll probably do that again later. Yeah. Laugh now, cry later. Anyways, they're just feelings, bro. This too. And that's it. You feel really low, and then they'll come in and it's a pick-me-up. Pick me up. You decide what to do when you are again at the bottom of the heap. Keywords: a change in fortune, the passage of the seasons, a fleeting opportunity, ups and downs, temporary setbacks. Well, I told you that. I felt like I was ready to go, and then God's like holding up my release papers. He's done this so many times. It's a Monday. I'm going through a portal. I don't know where I'll be until tomorrow, to be honest. I do this every Monday. I'm like, come on. He gives me this golden ticket, and then he puts me on standby. And he's either going to send me back to go learn a lesson, which I feel like I learned the lesson, and I got to learn all these lessons before that 818 portal. Anyways, so again, we still have 10 days of lessons. Have I been learning a lesson every day? I feel like I have. Fuck, if I'm behind, bro, I'm going to be stuck in karma with you bastards. It's not a bad place. I'm always in karma, too. Alright, let's talk about the justice. You have traveled through the realm where illusions and shadows gather around you, muddling your vision and the shades of gray. It could have been 50 Shades of Gray. I had an outfit for it. No, those are for baby making. That's for my freaking... What a douchebag. That's for my fucking... I can't stand this guy. I have baby making suits for my honeymoon night. Douchebag. I'm doing any of that with you. Anyways... Just want to show you the temptation is not even there. You travel through a realm where illusions and shadows gather around you, muddling your vision in the shades of gray. And then her voice, the voice of truth, it rings in your mind. As clear as a crystal. There is a black, there is a white. There is a right, there is a wrong. And you can discern the difference. Yeah, this ain't right. The scales click into balance, and she places her sword in your hands. She trusts you to take the needed action to the right moment. Keywords: balance, right action, sever ties that no longer serve. Dude, if it was that easy, I promise, I've done multiple cord cutting removals with this guy. I've done all kinds of fucking spell work to try to get him out of my energy. It's a soul tie, bro. He's here to make me learn fucked up lessons. I'm telling you. And the second I was talking to him, guess who posted? I wanted to watch that. I forgot to tell you to do that. I was like, watch him post as soon as we start talking. I forgot to tell you that. Perceive the situation, act decisively. I can't get rid of them. But they're not standing in your way. That's what the future wanted to know. Even though they're here, they're not a problem. I mean, they're a problem for me because they irritate my flesh. They make me feel all kinds of ways, but they're not really a problem. Russ saw it as competition. He had to compete with everyone to have some love and blah, 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 and, which is stupid because every time I give him all my love, he's just, like, rejecting of it. But then it was something like Marshall. It's like, dude, you got to help me raise all these fucking douchebags, all these guys. And it's hard because you know I love them. I really, really love them. But they think, like, I love them and, like, I want to suck them or something or fuck them or something. I'm not really sure what they think. I can't even begin to understand how you think. I only deal with the surface levels of whatever your actions show. I'm not trying to break into your brain like that. It's not worth it. I don't want to think about how anybody thinks, to be honest. I'm just trying to figure out how you feel. So, with this being said, I mean, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you to leave that's no longer serving you. What is it? I don't know why my mind won't accept it. I do. But it's not even about that. I don't think it's the mind, because the mind was already accepting of it and didn't want nothing to do with it. The ego doesn't want shit to do with Bobby. Really? No, you're embarrassing me. You fucking piss me off every time I talk to you. My ego doesn't want anything to do with you. It's my heart wants to love you. He thinks it's a physical way in the bedroom. Why? Because that's what keeps happening every time I get close to him. He thinks that's what I want to do to him, which I guess, obviously, it's there somewhere. But that's not what I meant. And I think that's just repressed emotions. I think that could come out with anyone I loved, if I was close enough to love them. Which is actually another scary thought upon itself. But they have this scary delusion of what that means. You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying to him. It's like, it's not about a marriage, bro. It's about a commitment. But you guys call it something like a marriage. It's not like I really need to go in and change my last name and you find a fucking put $100,000 on my finger. That's fucking stupid as fuck to me. If you're spending thousands of dollars, it better not be some trinket on my finger. That's dumb to me. In the essence, there's no power in that. The trinkets I wear cost less than $5, and they're really powerful. They mean nothing compared to your diamond rings, your gold chains, and all that bullshit. In the essence. So it's not about I want you to marry me because I want all the fortune that comes with that. I want the same level of commitment. But somehow you guys don't have, you're not that committed until you're married. It's like, no, we're still dating. You've been together for 7 years, but it's not serious because you haven't actually married, even though you've been married. And that's where it is like you keep this idea of open options as long as it's not, as long as you're not married. And then you look at this married guy and you're like, this is not real either. I don't want to get into his lack of understanding of what a constitution of a marriage is. I'm not searching for the fucking constitution of the marriage. I'm searching for the commitment that you guys give when you hit that level. There's some reason this certain level of loyalty and stick it out doesn't come until then. Only then do you make that promise. It has to come with a marriage. Those promises only come with a marriage. And it's a trial situation where you're going to date me. You're going to try me out for as many years as it takes for you to decide whether or not you're worthy of giving me that next level of commitment publicly. So you go back to Twin Flame X, and it's like, it was never about marriage, but at the same time, you're still trying to try me out you're taking me, like I told fucking Bobby, fucking friend zone fucking Olympics. Like I'm trying out for the friend zone Olympics in hopes that I'm going to go for gold. He's like, I'm not leaving my wife for you. Oh, well, that was nice. Thanks for the tryout. I wasn't trying out. Douchebag. Swear to God, bro. In the essence, this isn't a game to me. I don't want to be part of this. Asshole. I just want to point out, where does this all come from? God, you don't get to choose who you fall in love with, people. And that's why you look at these ugly-ass couples, you're like, damn. Damn, Gina. Nah, bro. There's those rose-colored glasses and shit, dude. You're nothing like what I fucking am attracted to. I'm attracted to dudes like fucking Wolfman. You could see all my exes, they all look like that shit. Don't look them up. They don't look so good in their older age. But I always fell for that type of dude. You're not the type of dude I would just fall for, bro. You're the type of dude I'd kick down the road. Walk over. Step on. Haven't you noticed? In the essence, no, I didn't choose to love you. I just do, and I can't make it go away. And so I'm trying to walk in that, understanding, or at least have understanding that there's a part of me that I'm suppressing that likes you. And it just wants to, get to know you and spend time with you and stuff. I don't want the D. Stop it already. And then I'm telling a guy that every time I get around him, I go after him like that, like all over his dick. So it doesn't, I don't really know. I mean, is it you or is it me that we're not getting this conversation across? He's sure of it. He's sure if I just come next to him, he's going to come for me. Why? Because this happens every time I get around him. But I keep saying that's not what I want. That's not all I want. He's sure that that's enough. That it's enough for him. I'm tired of playing this game with you, bro. Who's losing? Me? I'm the one feeling like a fucking loser, putting up this stupid fight. The rest of the universe is like, fuck him! Fuck him! This isn't working! That's what I told him. I can fuck anyone. I don't need to be out here fucking people, dude. Shit. Fuck your brother at this point. Really piss you off. That's what we're doing here. If we're just exercising my right to fuck. I'm so upset right now. Can't you tell? I hate myself. Don't hate yourself. In the essence of, that didn't go well. I'm still battling though. And in the sense of, I didn't block him, which I felt like, I'm gonna block you, you bitch. I'm gonna block you every time I talk to you. God! I don't feel any less annoyed when I talk to Russ or anybody else. Same fucking feeling. Just a little bit more, extreme on a moon day. I already knew he was coming through today. Actually, I didn't know I was. That's what I said. The fuck, God, you're gonna make me call this dude. Take action. Well, I'm the emperor. It's not like you were gonna take action there, water boy. What can I teach my men? I don't know, guys. Fuck. Be careful how you treat girls. And if you've been fucked over like this, then don't fucking close down. Open up. Tell somebody. That's how those great friendships come out, when you tell this girl how much another girl hurt you, and then this girl becomes your girlfriend. I hear you, Marshall. I'm not in your DMs. I don't want to talk about it. I talked about it fully. I'm not going to tell you how bad it is. Marshall's always that lean on me guy. I have to tell him how terrible the world has been to me. No! I'm not doing that no more. Yeah, since we're going to have to do something better with our time there, buddy. I don't know. Again, I didn't plan on that. But the planet happened. I bet it's in the fucking cards. And whose reading did that come out in? Did you see that coming? I mean, what did they tell us? Hermit, sit with your feelings, open up to love, deal with the constraints. Or broken relationships. That's what it is, too. Did you see it? It was in the freaking cards. It's like somebody may be holding out love and affection and shit. Yeah, you're holding out, bro. Or am I? Haha! Just kidding. I'm for sure holding out. Why? Because I understand, but most don't. It's not just that power. It's the power to create everything. People have sex with just strangers, dude. And they're giving their power away. That's my most powerful force, bro. Given by God. I'm just giving it to you. Anyways, I'm just telling you guys, be careful how you treat people. And if you've been treated like that, you just have to move on. Somehow. I don't know. Pray to God. That's where you'd be like, God, take away these feelings. He does not do such things. You just have to overcome them. It's the mastering of it. The mastering is not feeling. It's learning how to feel and how to deal with your feelings. And that's where it is. Like, oh, I feel really bad. Instead of just shutting down to this feeling and letting it destroy me in my bed, it's like, open up to it. Express it. Let it be heard. Talk about what it is. What caused it. If you talk about what caused it, the feeling itself dissolves. But the more the feelings get stronger because it's a voice of what you're experiencing. A feeling is a reaction to to something, right? It's an emotional reaction to whatever you experienced. So if you speak about this experience, you're releasing the emotions that are built up around this experience. If you don't, and you hold in this experience, now you're repressing the emotions. And in a day's time, it'll become a memory, too, that you start repressing. And anything similar to it is going to bring up these repressed emotions and these memories. So it's better to deal with them now before they become a new trauma where you couldn't deal with it when it happened and you shut down to what was happening. As I said, it really sucks to deal with, real life. But before I used to just shut down. Another part of my brain would turn on and just act like nothing happened and move on with life. And nothing ever happened. And that's how I'm not emotionally capable of dealing with things at this particular point, because there was no emotional maturity. It was just a shutdown. Anytime anything difficult would happen, just shut down to what was happening. No matter how painful it was, how stressful it was, how hurtful it was, I would just shut off my receptors. I didn't feel it. I was completely numb to it. And therefore, it gave me the ability to make through, 39 years of suffering. But that's not, you're dead. And you're not learning. You're not wise to your experiences. You're just going through pain over and over and over and over, not learning anything about it, just enduring it. Just a fucking punching bag. So sometimes I wish that I could turn it all off and just go back to sleep. But that's not true, because even though there's times like this where it feels really fucking horrible, most of the day it feels really good. Some feelings are not the most favorable, but at least I'm brave enough in this time in my life where I can mentally deal with it instead of running away from it. That this is too hard to think about. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to curl up with it. And it becomes, this thing, this memory, what they said to you. You don't want to tell anybody what happened to you. You take this terrible experience and you just curl up with it. And in your dark places, it comes back, and it just, I want to say it's a security blanket, but it's a straitjacket. It's got you wrapped, your arms wrapped around your back, and you don't want to tell anybody what's happened to you. You don't want to tell anybody. You can't even talk about it because it hurts so much. And that's where it's like, people are like, are you okay? I can walk through, and that's what I did. I walked through with just tears running down my face with a straight face. That's scary to people. They don't understand what it is. That's how good I can hold it in. But I can't. The tears are still coming out. I'm not letting it out, but it's still coming out. And I'm literally walking past, and it was all the babies are looking up at me. The babies notice, not the parents. They don't know what's going on, but the babies notice something's wrong. Kids and animals, they always paying attention, bro. Always watching. Don't shut down. Open up. That's what we learn from this. This is a huge lesson. And I'm going to live by that every time something triggers you. Don't shut down. Open up. And that's that hermit. Go inside and see what it is. Talk with your feelings. Talk yourself through this. Maybe not like me on the fucking internet with the whole world watching all your shame and pain. But this is what I do professionally. But somewhere. You can record yourself on your phone. Just turn the camera down and talk to yourself. And then come back and listen to yourself like I do. That's what I learned, a lot of that. And that's it. I'm just learning a lesson that everybody else has learned. Obviously not as fast as other people. Or maybe I'm learning it before other people have. I don't know. But there is a chance in this lifetime, if you haven't, that you will love somebody that doesn't love you back. And you're going to have to, learn to take that love somewhere else. That's a hard lesson, bro. That's a hard lesson. And that goes for men and women. And there's a lot of men that love women that don't respect them, that don't honor them, that don't love them the same way, that don't show them, the same affection, the same compassion, the same passion, intimacy, connection, truth, honesty, loyalty. They don't treat them, and that's what it means is, I want to give you all this, but you're not going to give me all that back. So that means this is unbalanced. You only want me to love you this way, and you can only love me this way. That's not, that's the lesson. And with that being said, yeah, I cried about it. I'm sad. My teenagers look at me like, you're such a pathetic person, I'm sure. They hope for me. They hope that my daughter said the other day, watch out for your gaydar. They hope one day, it's kind of tragic and pathetic from their side. You know what I mean? Like, damn, is she ever going to get a boyfriend? I'm working on it. The whole world, the whole universe. I'm working on it. Which is what? What do I got to do? Just work on me. It's not that, dude. There's not like men aren't available. It's like they're not every available man is worth working on. Shut up, Russ. Shut up, Russ. Stick by my side while I'm working. She can. You're doing none of the work. Does she believe you're healing? I think you're both idiots. At least there's always him. God. Why am I always stuck with you at the end of the day? Gosh, you make me not feel better about it. Actually, I do. If there's ever... Russ, if it came down to humanity being saved by me and you, I think I would kill you, and humanity would die. I think you would annoy me to the point where I would snap your neck, and, you know, we'd just have to have some necromancy or something if that was the case. I don't think so. I'm not driven to sex, so I think I could live without you. I'm serious. If you couldn't make me laugh or hold me while I was crying, then what good are you? It's not like I need you to hunt or build me a house. I know how to do all that myself. What good are you? If you can't make me laugh and hold me while I'm crying, then what good are you? That should be on my Tinder profile. I'm anything but tender. Hey, I love you guys. I know. Fuck. I said I was going to have a good not man-eating date. What do you think? Did I do good? I didn't do anything. I got my feelings hurt. Again. See what I mean? God told me. He sends me out there like a whole asshole. It's like, be brave. Go love somebody. This isn't going to end well. Okay, sure. Yeah. The difference between me and you is I keep trying. I really hate this. I really hate this, bro. Sometimes I'd be like, no, fuck you, God. Don't you fucking dare send me another motherfucker. I swear to God, God, I will cut him. I will kill him if you send me another guy. I'll be really mad about it. But then I'm willing again. And that's where it is. It's like sometimes, you know, it's like your heart wants to. Your mind's telling you, hell no, bro, don't do this. This is going to end up like the last guy. But the last guy, which guy? Dude, I got one hell of a list of these failures. Failed attempts is what I heard. Failed attempts. I don't know. It's not very... Again, I'm not like literally... I'm not a success story in the love department other than the fact that I can show love. As far as receiving it, yeah, it's all love. And the sense of, nah, intimacy is where we're still lacking. 100,000%. And again, I have the whole universe. Even if I gave up, I couldn't give up. They're still going to keep pushing people at me. And I have to keep trying to get close to people. So, as much as I'd like to say, I you know, close down and be like, I've had enough. No, bro. This was just one step closer to another one. And another one. I don't think my future husband knows how much work I had to do to be his wife. Like, how far of a dark place I had to come from to love him. To be open to receive his love and give him love. I don't think he'll, unless he's been watching the whole story. I mean, I guess eventually he'll figure it out. It's like, I really had to go through hell to meet you. To be ready for you. Anyways, let's continue this journey through hell, right? I'll catch you guys later, probably. I don't know. I'm gonna go lay down, but I'm not gonna cry about it. I might. I don't think so. I just need to lay down. This was enough. Fuck my fucking emotions up. Ladies. I was thinking about the ladies we do have. The ladies we do have to have the same mentality as us fellas. Which is cool. That's some sharp women right there, bro. Those are some sharp tools right there. They'll cut you. You know what's more dangerous than you men? Us women with your mentality, your strength, your willpower, your understanding. Where's the place for you if we can be you? Ooh, scary. In the essence, no, we don't want to be you. We just need you to step it up and we can be us and we don't have to be those men. Oh no. We'll move on. Hey, love yous. Laters. Bye-bye now.